Hi, my name is Dr. Frank A. Thomas, and I'm privileged to present to you another discussion in our Preaching as Celebration series. We've been talking about celebration and preaching, and last week we talked about that celebration is not cotton candy. It's not just making people walk out of church happy and feeling good every Sunday. That celebration, in fact, confronts some of the most difficult and painful circumstances in life and offers the assurance of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I want to suggest that for me, I believe that there's absolutely no experience that a human being can have. There's no experience that a human being can have that the gospel of Jesus Christ does not resolve. We say in our belief as Christians that in Christ, God put all evil, all sin to death, that everything is under Christ's feet. That is a theological principle that's in the New Testament that I believe. And this means that there is no human experience, I don't care how ugly it is, how despicable it is, that cannot be redeemed in the love and the grace and the mercy of Jesus Christ. This means that some of the most desperate and difficult human circumstances I can preach to and preach with authority because the gospel resolves all manner of sickness, disease, and evil. For example, let's talk about rape and molestation. This is one of the great secrets of the church. One of the great secrets of the church, and what I mean by secrets is we don't address it. Very rarely do I hear sermons. Particularly as women get to preach more and more, they bring these discussions up and they preach these sermons. There are texts like Tamar in the Bible where she was raped by her brother. And so rape is a far too common experience. Molestation is can we preach that? Is there a word of hope to victims of rape and molestation? Is there a word of hope of the perpetrators to the molestation, the person that did it? Yes, the gospel of Jesus Christ has resolution. So I preach sermons to address victims of molestation, yes, because there is absolutely no human experience, war, violence, death, disease, HIV and AIDS, cancer, I don't care what it is. I believe that the gospel of Jesus Christ offers hope, and the preacher has to step up to the plate and mine, M-I-N-E, hope to offer people. So how is it that we can have so much of this going on and the church never address it? We're doing praise and worship. We're singing beautiful songs, but we never speak to the realities that are deep and profound in people's lives. Or, let's talk about Alzheimer's or dementia. Have we ever, do we preach? So my sense is there's absolutely nothing outside of the purview of the gospel of Jesus Christ that the preacher cannot get up and address and have a word of hope. That's my belief. That's the kind of preaching ministry I've tried to do for 35 years. Been successful a lot of the times and had some miserable failures, but one thing for sure, I love the people enough to take their concerns seriously and apply the gospel of Jesus Christ to their concerns to the best of my knowledge, ability, and experience. And I trust that God will make up the difference in my human lack. So I believe that celebration or hope is the result of coming in contact with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Where there is a gifted and skillful preacher, this is why it says, how beautiful are the feet of those that bring good news. Your feet are beautiful when you bring this kind of good news to the hearts and the souls and the homes, the nations, the world. They love the person who brings the gospel of good news in Jesus Christ. God bless you. I'm going to leave you that spiritual seed for you to pray and meditate upon. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking your time. Every Monday we do a Periscope call, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We talk about preaching. During the week, we upload on SoundCloud once a week. I want you to know that you can upload or you can listen on SoundCloud for the spiritual vitamin that I'm going to offer. On Monday, we release another session of preaching at Celebration, and on Friday we release a session on living your passion. Thank you for listening. Share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with preachers. If it blesses you, bless somebody with it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.